And this actually was a great time for me. I don't know about everybody else, but this is a great damn time for me. Everybody, I am now happy about wrestling games again. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. You know how long I've been waiting for wrestling games to turn around? Well, All Elite Wrestling seems to be bringing the competition to WWE. Now, let me ask you guys, do any of you play the WWE style wrestling? So I like to ask that. Because I have not. Okay, I played it once. I didn't really like the whole feel of it. It feels, it doesn't feel real enough to me. And I won't say real enough. Let me take that back because some of it looks very realistic. But the controls feel clunky. There we go. That's a better way to say it. It feels very clunky, cheap. Some people understand the movements of them. They use it to their advantage. And I just never got into any of the shit. I just never got into it. But I will tell you, All Elite Wrestling, it's bringing it back. I don't know if any of you seen the clips. You know what? What the hell? We're going to roll a video. I'm rolling the video. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Today, if we getting flagged today. They already took down the stream on Facebook. What the hell we get? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I know the music came on. Can't throw it on that fast. Now, let me do something. I got to at least speed it up or something. You can't have me. Let me zoom in some. You know what I mean? Like, can I get a bigger zoom, a speed or something? I don't want to do that. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I sped it up a little bit. And also, we're going to zoom in. Because, you know, I get flagged for all types of shit. So I don't want to get flagged today, y'all. I just don't want to get flagged. That's me. Okay, that's me. So let's see. I'm going to play it for a second.
Guys, well,
it still ain't zoomed in enough for me. I feel like they're going to see that and be like, hey, what the hell you doing with our stuff, man? Give me our stuff back. Don't do that, Nick. So I'm going to go ahead and do it right. Let's change it. Okay, let's zoom. Let's do about this right here. Okay? All right, I think that's about good. I think that's good right there. So we'll play it like that. I hate the way it looks. Nah, we ain't doing that. That look like shit. I'm not going to do my audience like that. I don't care. You know what I mean? That looks like even more shit. Oh, that looks so terrible. If y'all can see this. Oh, gosh. We're just going to keep it the way it is. If I get flagged, oh well. We'll take out the segment. See how I did it? See how I did that right there? Okay. Bam. That looks great. So we're going to go back to it. Bam. Let's flip it on screen. Booyah. Now, everybody, this is All Elite Wrestling. Before I play the video, I would like to give you guys some insight on this before I dive into it. All Elite Wrestling is the competition currently to WWE Wrestling. And for the longest, we have not really seen a solid, and I mean solid, competition base for WWE. WWE has been whipping ass lately. They've been whipping so much ass, it's really not been many other wrestling, different wrestling programs to take over. The only one seem to be WWE. Well, guess what? I'm a young old buck. You know what that means? A young old buck. That means I'm young in heart, but I'm an old buck. I'm 38 years old, right? I remember when wrestling was it. It was the bomb. Everybody was talking about it. Young and grown, everybody. And guess what? There was competition between WWF and WCW. And this was the peak of wrestling. I don't think wrestling has ever seen this peak since that time. Because we had, WCW was into the whole Goldberg thing. Goldberg was 100 and something, 110 and 0. Then you got the NWO, okay? They were just going around jumping people, flat out jumping people. Imagine one guy taking 9 special moves. That was NWO. They hit you with the, you got the figure 4 leg lock, the diamond cutter, the torture rack, the tequila sunrise, the razor's edge. You got them all in one damn match. And then here comes WWF. Stone Cold Steve Austin got the beer. He cracks it open. He drinks it walking down. Okay? He was kicking ass, taking names. We see where The Rock is. We see where The Rock is right now. The Rock is the man. He don't even go by Rock. Dwayne Johnson. Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on his name. So this is where they have gone, and all of them have gone to do other things. John Cena's on a reality show. I mean, come on. We can name so many names that have grown from this. Booker, five-time world total.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Can you dig it? Booker T. So many people who have taken that wrestling brand that they had and expanded. So then there comes the wrestling games, right? There was they had like WWF WrestleMania. We're talking about the old ones. You remember the ones in the arcade. You had the different tag team wrestling. Remember, that wasn't even a WWF or WCW thing, but there were different wrestlings. But once WWF came along and started bringing out wrestling titles, we started getting great wrestling all over again. Okay, all over again. Now, it brings me to the current generation of wrestling, which I think has suffered tremendously from no competition and also just flat out not a good control system for me. That's where All Elite Wrestling comes into play, which follows games like WCW NWO Revenge, WWF No Mercy. I think it was WrestleMania 2000. It follows the same control scheme for wrestling, which I think was the best control scheme we had for wrestling. You had a button to punch. You hold it to punch a strong punch. You press a button to grab. You hold the button to do a strong grab. There was a button to reverse. There's a button to run. Everything was just so simple. And now you got this control scheme where I just don't understand. So with that, I am now going to flip to the video, and we will watch the video of All Elite Wrestling.
Welcome back to the channel, where today we're talking AEW games, as we have brand new footage of the upcoming AEW console game, plus we also have full details of all the new updates coming to AEW's Elite General Manager, including the new Summer of Punk. Before we get to any of that though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest news on AEW games, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So with that out of the way, let's start out with the brand new updates coming to AEW's Elite General Manager game.
Now, if you wonder why it's sped up, I sped it up.
To release around the week of September 14th, but this update set to include a lot of new features. These features include a news and event system to keep you up to date with all the latest changes, a wrestler skin system featuring new attires for your favourite AEW stars, new storyline missions, new challenges, new avatars,
but I want to show the game,
new finishes, a game compendium, which is essentially an encyclopedia of info on all the AEW stars in the game, and then we have new segment animations, with one of the ones that were teased being a spa day segment featuring everyone jumping into a hot tub. Also included in the update, we have the inclusion of 13 new wrestlers, with these including the addition of Andrade El Idolo, Malachi Black, Brian Pillman Jr., Thunder Rosa, Sean Dean.
I just want to say this. I'm going to be honest. They said new additions. Are any of these wrestlers real guys? I don't think so. I don't think so. Brian Pillman Jr., that is such a wrestling name. Thunder Rosa, you know, maybe I'm out. Maybe I don't know none of these names except CM Punk, okay? All right, so that's just me. That's just me. That's what I believe.
Anthony Ogogo, Ryan Nemeth, Cesar Benoni, JD Drake, Wheeler Yuta, Julia Hart, Negative One, and the huge addition of CM Punk. Also being added to the game, we have the addition of a new ranked multiplayer feature, with the game set to feature 5 different ranks, including Steel, Copper, Silver, Gold, and Platinum. Also coming to the game, we have the new addition of a championship belt system, which sees the player able to set up championship matches using segments, which will help crown a new champion, rather than always having championship
I like the way that breaks down.
Them on TV. But going back to the new wrestler skins, we do have a small preview of some of the skins. The Summer of Punk season drops on the week of.
There we go. Now, notice it says, footage captured from the game, still in development. Now see, look how it moves. Throw them, bam, slap. Just nice. Now, I'm going to say some people might say, hey, I like the other wrestling games the way they look. Graphically, they look better. Well, they played like shit. Kyle, it'd also be on systems, not just a mobile game. Okay, don't get it twisted. I just can't be showing all the videos like that, man. Look, and Kyle said a good thing. It's not going to be just a mobile game. What I'm hearing, it will be released on systems as well. Okay. I just had to show this video. I don't want to get too crazy. They're not showing too much footage either for the game. There is some footage out there, but I grabbed something where I could probably get, not flagged so heavy. A lot of it shows a lot of stuff. This is not showing
really
too
well.
much.
The details look really good, and you can really see the kind of style that they're going for, which thankfully isn't quite as stylized as that initial trailer that we've seen. It's much like the Darby Allin preview. Next, we'll appear when first using a new character, before then seeing updated to include wrestler stats, which could be a fun addition for the likes of Hangman Page. As for the gameplay, we see Jungle Boy in action against Darby Allin, where we see him performing some of his unique springboard attacks, including this arm drag out of the corner, and then this insane twisting sprint British whip reversal, which we see transition into a super kick as Darby's on the mat with this
Now, for everybody that don't know, these moves that they're doing, anybody could do. I can give my 5-year-old daughter the controller, and she could do it. It's that simple. You simply press the A button to grab them. You'll press right and the X button. Bing! Throws them. Okay? You see how that is? It just throws them against the ropes. You can take them, grab them, walk them to places. They can try to reverse it, but it's very simple. It's not just like a swing fest, like a mash button fest where, who gets it? And one person gets you, you can't get up. You're trying to get up. They're just keep picking you up, keep tearing you up. This one, you do have the opportunity to fake them out a lot more. So the control screen
leading to Jungle Boy locking in what I believe is an STF and Darby tapping out to give him a victory. So that's the new gameplay that we have. I think it's looking pretty good from what we can see, and I really like the pace of it, as this is way faster than what we used to in WWE 2K. It's a lot more in tune with the older games in the SmackDown series, like Here Comes the Pain, and that's something I think will really make for a refreshing change and give it more of an arcade feel. So that's the latest look at the AEW console game, as well as all the updates that are coming to Elite GM. Let me know what you think of the gameplay in the comments, and if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications.
Already hit the subscribe Smack Talks. I ain't gonna go Smack Talk so long. So anyways, this game, I'm telling you guys right now, this is me putting my money down, taking my $100 and saying, this is going to be the wrestling title to beat. That's what I think. I think this is going to be the wrestling title to beat. I think other wrestling titles will copy this format. It was, to me, the best format for wrestling. Also, the customization was incredible. Incredible. You can make your own music video. Hell, why not just let people put their own MP3s up there? Or just do like TikTok. Why don't you just sign some type of deal with someone and get a list of songs that people can play and make their walkouts to. Imagine you created your character and you're walking them out to and you're just hearing that, you walking out. That's what I just hyped myself up. But anyway, all Elite Wrestling, we will not be seeing it come to consoles until 2022. So I don't want everybody getting happy, but I just want to take this moment to give all Elite Wrestling their props. They are the official competition to WWE, and it's about time Vince McMahon got some competition. Wrestling was getting, to me, just, and people who watch it faithfully may say I'm not, right about this. But I think it was oversaturated just in one market. And I think competition is better, and I think it's going to increase the viewership for both of them. Okay? That's my own personal approach, all right?